Hello everybody, welcome back. We are looking at Giovanni. What happened to him? They're still waiting on toxicology reports. The story was that he went to meet his biological father's side of the family that he had never met before. There were like total of 4 people in the car or 3 other people in the car with Giovanni. And allegedly they were doing some stuff like, you know what I'm talking about. And Giovanni, the story that was told to the police by these people that were with him is that Giovanni got out of control, paranoid, pulled something sharp. YouTube doesn't want me to say it, but a sharp object on them. They freaked out. They pulled over. They pushed him out of the car, okay, and then drove off. Then when they went on a search for Giovanni, his belongings were found, and then he was found in a retention pond. So was this simply a case that was an accident, like he was so far out of it that he had no clue what he was doing and he ended up in that pond on his own for maybe a mishap or something a mistake he made or whatever? Or was there something more nefarious? Was the laced with something? So that's what we're going to dig into right now. Starting out with Trish James' investigation oracle. And okay, I shit you not. Family connection. I mean, I can't make that shit up. Purposely disappeared. Hidden knowledge. High Priestess energy. And I'm going to get 2 more cards. And there they are. We got 3 cards. Okay. DV, or the A word. Freedom. And deeply involved. And we got water. You guys see that? The cards are talking, okay? So we've got family members who are deeply involved in the situation with the water that purposely wanted Giovanni to disappear. By the way, allegedly speaking, this reading is for entertainment purposes only, not based on fact. Everything I say about my cards are alleged. My opinion, my interpretation of the cards. I'm just a blonde throwing cards here, okay? So, allegedly, according to the cards, and it's not pointing to a particular family member, but somebody blood related, honey, deeply involved in purposely making him disappear. And other people have some hidden knowledge about this kind of stuff that maybe Giovanni was not aware of, or maybe his mother wasn't aware of either. And allegedly speaking, entertainment purposes only. Maybe she was, and that's why she's not with his father. I'm thinking that Freedom card has to do with why Mommy and Daddy aren't together anyhow. Okay, I am going to dig into Case Files Tarot. This is my deck. You can order it on my website. Those that have been ordered, they're getting ready to ship. Just so that you don't know. But let's see what else comes up here. I still have a little bit more work on my book. Those who ordered a copy of the PDF version, it'll be out. It's going to be a little bit late, but it's going to be out within a week. Okay. Okay, show us a little bit more about this. There's energy about the family involvement, family connection. What is this about family connection? Family connection, please. I shit you not. The Tower. Queen of Coins. I don't know if there's a feminine there, but somebody knows something. 3. Working together. 3 other people. So, we've got a feminine energy here who's looking at that tower. Was there a female in that car? I don't know. But there's a female that knew this tower was erupting amongst all 3. 4 if you count Giovanni. A tower erupted. And there is a feminine business owner, mother type figure, nurturer, practical. She's got a letter in her hand. That's information. You know, and what do we have? What do we have over here? Hidden knowledge. With somebody has hidden knowledge of what is going on, and I'd say it's a feminine. I would say, or this could be the messages that Giovanni was trying to send to his mother even, concerning these 3 about the tower. Giovanni was in trouble and he was trying to reach out. He was trying to reach out. I want to know more about this person who has hidden knowledge. I think it has to do with the DV, the hidden knowledge. Page of Coins. That's the message. That's the deliverer. Ace of Batons is the Ace of Wands. So, I think this is the notice of something that had happened. This might even have been planned. The plan's being handed off to somebody. Was there somebody who wanted freedom, not having to deal with the responsibility, not having to deal with support, child support even? Allegedly, I'm just saying. Tell me about this freedom. The Freedom card. Page of Blades. 2 of Batons. 4 of Vessels. So, somebody was in a situation that they did not want to be in. They didn't like it. They said, this is not what I asked for. This is not what I want. And they had an option, 2 ways that they could possibly go to resolve this type of issue. So, the Page of Blades is the gathering of intel, gathering of information, possibly gathering information about Giovanni. Somebody did not want connected, family connections. I think there is information, hidden information about the DV, and I think that's mother. And somebody's deeply involved here. Okay, I want to know more about this deeply involved and this deeply involved. Let's go with that first. Deeply involved. What or who is deeply involved? What or who is deeply involved? Fate. Wheel of Fortune. Two of Coins. And I'm seeing this. There's more than one suspect. Somebody took fate into their own hands. That deeply involved. They took fate into their own hands. They decided. And on this Wheel of Fortune, there is the number 13. 13 is also the number of the death card. And whoever this was also thinking, I'm getting away with it. They think they're going to get away with this. It's going to make it look like an accident. And so this purposely disappeared. Five of Coins, King of Blades. This is somebody who is an authority figure, who is very strategic. He does come up as a judge. Somebody put it upon themselves to be judge and jury. We have mom and the son here on the outside of this person's life. They bring him in, but you know, it's almost like somebody is saying, I'm tired of my finances being drained. I feel like that this is over finances, could be over jealousy. I'm not saying the father's involved, but I bet money was definitely involved here. Now, the cards are really speaking. They're definitely talking about family connections. And I kind of want to just see. Actually, I'm going to use this other deck. The Stardust Shadows, Tarot and Oracle. Also by Trish James. Instead of walking away, somebody decided to do something not so nice, I think. And I'll be on Trish James' YouTube channel tonight. There is something on my community post. A link directly to the live. And we're going to be doing some celebrities and using the Stardust Shadow Tarot and Oracle. Okay. Show me a little bit more about this. This is a lot of cards. But we have guarded protection, burdens, 10 of Wands, exhaustion, 9 of Wands, and sacrifice, Hanged Man. I'm still getting this heavy financial burden. Somebody felt like they were hung by the balls. Hung by the balls. I'm just going to say it the way my guides are giving it to me. Particular guide, my cousin Daryl. I know it's him because that's exactly the way he would talk. Okay? Burdens, 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands. This is screaming. This is screaming to me. I'm caught up in this cycle that I don't see any way out of. It is dragging me down. I have to make a judgment call. I have to make a sacrifice here. I got to protect my own interest. Now, that could also be protecting a potential future inheritance, allegedly speaking. Can we get any more? Dark arts, enchantment, trauma, healing required. Now, I'm really picking up the father energy very strong here, which is leading me to a little bit away from him and more towards other family connections. Because this feels like somebody had some kind of big eyes, or not big eyes, big ideas. It's almost like somebody wanting to heal the connection with Giovanni. And this feels so very much like father energy. Mother went along with it because she felt that the future, she had high hopes for the future, and despite her history with his father, she had high hopes that, maybe father and son can actually make amends. Covert. That drew my attention right there. Covert operation. Cover up. Cover up situation. So whatever happened, they're trying to cover their tracks. They're trying to cover it up. High rank. We've got the King of Swords again. Does somebody in that family have influence with high-ranking officers, law enforcement, judges? But Nine of Swords, guilt and worry. Somebody's guilty. Somebody. Oh, this is getting really, really deep. Somebody just doesn't want a piece of the pie in that family. Somebody wants the whole pie. Somebody recorded something that happened in that car before Giovanni was tossed. Okay? Or whatever happened to Giovanni was recorded. And the, the reverse side of this, which spirit, now I'm getting choked up. My hair's flying all in my face. Ugh. Somebody recorded something, and now that person's a liability. Or could it have been Giovanni became a liability for something? Did he record something that made him a liability? Okay, I want to dig a little deeper into this. Because there's something more to this story than just a family dynamic going bad. I feel like that there's money involved to some degree. Absolutely. So I want to take a look at. So I want to ask, You know, who is this King of Wands? What is this King of Wands about? Okay? Okay. What is this King of Swords about? Who is this King of Swords? Show me the energy of the King of Swords that keeps popping up. Hanged Man. Immediately when I saw the Hanged Man, I heard the Henchman. Don't know why, but I heard the Henchman. Tell me more about it. Somebody who's very well protected, who has money, who put an offer out there. There is something here hidden. Seven of Vessels, Seven of Cups. Smoke and mirrors here. Smoke and mirrors. There is definitely somebody in a place of authority who is hidden. And with that Hangman, it's like whoever this King of Swords is, his life is hanging in the balance. His freedom. Remember that freedom card. His freedom is hanging in the balance. It's definitely a masculine, I feel. So, in order to protect himself, his life, his money, he put an offer out behind the scenes. And there is smoke and mirrors. This whole case is not as it seems. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. You know, we had that cover-up, that there could be a cover-up. But there's somebody in a place of power. Let's just ask, what did Giovanni see? What did he witness that he had to be silenced? I dropped the mic.